Welcome to First Congregational United Church of Christ, Boulder. This is the audio version of the weekly devotional. We hope you will tune in every week to listen to the latest offering written by a member of our congregation. Also, feel free to check out our YouTube channel to watch First Cong's Sunday church services. Thank you.
A Reflection on Hope by Hal Chorpening. Here is a confession. I have found it difficult to be hopeful over the past year or so. There are things that have helped, yet our experience as a nation and around the world seems to leave little room for optimism. My wife, Jane Ann Ferguson, and I were house sitting for my sister in Florida during the most recent presidential election. Upon waking the next morning and learning of the outcome, I said, "We have done the unthinkable." I am not usually one to fall into hand-wringing and fear, but it certainly gripped me that day. Both of us felt very alone. What provides hope for me is realizing that we are not alone. The new creed of the United Church of Canada has a pulse-like refrain, "We are not alone. We live in God's world." And even as we live in God's world, there are moments in history when Caesar and Herod seem to have the upper hand, in the short run and in the narrow view. But ultimately, it isn't our world, let alone Caesar's or Herod's. It is God's world. One thing that brought me hope over the last year is being a part of something larger than myself. The sequence of protests, including the 2 No Kings demonstrations and the March for Science in Fort Collins with my son, Chris, a PhD student in soil science at CSU. Being a part of a movement that recognizes that our republic is being challenged aggressively helped me and thousands of others declare in a common voice that the emperor has no clothes. We are not alone. That kind of hope is what German theologian Dorothy Soleil describes as action-oriented hope. It isn't an individualistic hope, but a liberating hope that is brought about through collective political engagement and faith. We are not alone. Sometimes I can be stubborn and need a reminder that I can't do certain things on my own, that I need to ask for help, that it isn't all my responsibility. Participating in the marches applied a proverbial 2x4 to the side of my head, a reminder to hope. The other key factor that has given me hope this year is becoming a part of First Congregational again. Having been a member in the 1990s and being ordained here in 1999, it has felt like coming home. And it is a home where I find kindred spirits who see our faith as embodying an engaged hope. We are not alone. I am very grateful to this congregation, which offers the light of hope in a world far too dominated by shadow. Being among you gives me hope that a better world is possible, that God's dream for us as humanity is worth pursuing together. We are not alone. Let me close with this from Dorothy Soleil's poem, Credo. I believe in the spirit that Jesus brought into the world, in the brotherhood of all nations. I believe it is up to us, what our earth becomes: a valley of tears, starvation, and tyranny, or a city of God. I believe in a just peace that can be achieved in the possibility of a meaningful life for all people. I believe this world of God's has a future. Amen.